The days of my struggle was unnoticed. So somebody say a prayer for me. So somebody say a prayer for me.
That is my theme song that was lost in 2018 and found, so it's going to be used for 2019. Hey everybody, it's me, Shuna, your financial advisor, your lifestyle coach, and I'm here back. Thank you, God. Missed a lot in 2018. One of my goals for 2019 is to be on point with keeping you guys informed, and so my plan is a video every day. How about that? Okay, so I wanted to start out talking about how rocky 2018 was. Anybody glad 2018 is over? Because I'm kind of glad it's gone, because it was a lot. It was a lot in 2018. Some of us dealt with death. Some of us dealt with loss of income, breakups, and so on and so on. So yesterday, I was having a conversation with my son. He asked me a lot of questions about a lot of things, about life, about love, about religion, and we were on the phone for about 5 hours. You know, I was supposed to go to his house and visit, and I couldn't go, and he wasn't able to come out here. So we decided to just visit on the phone. You know, and you should do that, you know, if that's what you have to do to see your loved ones, because, you know, tomorrow's not promised. I'm actually dealing with the death of a cousin, even right now today, you know, that was so unexpected. You know, you just never know. So he had a lot of misunderstanding about quite a few things, and so I started talking to him about how, you know, back in the day, the Greeks, how they created things. I'm moving these phones because I want to turn the ringers off. Let me do that, because it always seems when we start getting into conversation, the ringer goes off on the phone. So, all right, so I'm turning that one. Okay, that's my song. That's my theme song. Hey, my theme song was written by my son and his friend. I'm so proud of that. But anyway, so we were discussing about how the Greeks back in the day, even before Jesus Christ came down to the earth, the Greeks, they had all this technology. They had a flowing water system, sanitation system. They had houses, real houses, you know, and just like the Egyptians, you know, and they were all part of the same country back then. And so I'm saying that to say those people were our ancestors. And the gifts and talents that they had then, we have those gifts and talents right now today. And some of the technology and the things that they created back then, looking at my notes over there, okay? Though that's the same stuff that we're using today, like the crane, the toilet, you know, the water system, the sanitation system. A lot of things that they had, we're still using that stuff today. And so I just wanted to remind you that those were our ancestors. And again, those gifts and talents they had, we have those same gifts and talents within us. And I reminded him also that when Jesus came down to teach us who we were and what we were capable of doing. You know, because it seems that, you know, we had gotten away from a lot of who we were and what we were capable of doing, which is the same scenario right now today. A lot of us, we have forgotten who we are and what we're capable of doing. We get so caught up in the distractions of the world today that we just give up on things. It's too hard to do the things that we need to do to come up from where we are. So we find ourselves getting comfortable in that low level comfort, in that low level zone. We make a comfort zone there, you know, and so we have the Bible right now that we can use to remind us who we are and what we're capable of doing. Jesus said he wasn't going to just leave us just without nothing, and he left us with the Bible, but you got to read it to understand what's going on. Okay, even what the Bible is the book for the past, present, and the future. Okay, so everything about life is in the Bible. Okay, so my question is, if Jesus came and Jesus showed us all these things, you know, why aren't we loving our neighbor? Why aren't we helping widows and orphans? And why are we not laying hands and healing people? And why are we not teaching people how to live like he did? He said the things that I do, you can do also. So if we could do what Jesus did, why are we not doing it? You know? So even raising the dead, Jesus raised the dead. So he said everything that he did, we could do it. So that means we can raise the dead. Okay? We can heal people, lay hands on people, heal people from diseases and bad things that they got going on. So the problem is you just simply don't believe that you can. That's it. You don't believe that you can, and then you have this fear of even trying to believe that you can. You go to church, you get all pumped up, you know, and you realize I'm this and I'm that, and I'm a woman of God, and I can lay hands on people, and I can heal the sick, you know, and then you get around a sick person and you're afraid. You're afraid to even try, you know. You get in your situation, and it's sometimes it's so painful to try to get out of that situation that you just won't even try, you know. And we have to remember when that happens, we have to remember who we are and stop being afraid. Fear is a killer. Fear is a dream killer. Fear is a life killer, okay? You have to remember that it's just a lie that you can't, okay? You have to live your best life now. One thing, that's the first thing. You have to live your best life. Know that you can. If you focus on living your best life, and if you focus on putting God first in your life, then things will start coming into place, and you'll have that spirit of boldness. God said he gives us a spirit of boldness, okay, not a spirit of fear. So if you put God first in all things, and remember that he will never leave you, that he will never forsake you, and that will give you the strength to do what it is that you need to do to just start moving, to take that first step, that second step, and then keep going and going, and do everything in all you're doing, do everything to the best of your ability. Don't be lacking and stuff. Don't be lazy about it. Yes, it's hard. It's hard. Believe me, I know. I've been through the homelessness. I've been the single mother. I've had the stroke. I've had the heart attack. Praise God, I don't look like it. Praise God, I'm still able to do everything. I have the use of all of my limbs, you know, even though the 2018, I thought I was going to have a heart attack, you know, and I had to go to the hospital and get myself checked out. And then the fact that they wouldn't let me go home scared me even more. But you know what? That was just a distraction. And praise God, I got past that too, you know. So for 2019, I don't have no resolutions. I didn't make no resolutions for 2019, and I'm not going to. You know what I did? I made promises to myself. Okay, so 2018, like I said, I thought life was coming along, and I thought things had changed for the better. I had just moved into my apartment, and so you know I was feeling good because things were going great, and then one little oversight, and my whole world just started crashing, just started crumbling down. And I was like that. And you know, so yeah, and that's when I got to that point of feeling like, oh my God, I'm gonna have a heart attack. And I literally felt like I was having a heart attack. I went to the hospital, and you know, they kept me there and scared me even more, like I said. So even while I was there, I started thinking about God, and I started praying. Okay, I really started praying for myself. I was so selfish when it came to my prayer. I mean, I was selfish. And in all that, I had to remember who God created me to be. Okay? I had to remember that God was always with me. I had to remember the things that God had already brought me from. I had to remember how bad those things were. And if God could bring me through that, surely he could bring me through this thing. You know, that made me, you know, come back up and like, okay, I could do this. I mean, I was getting ready to move out of my apartment, you know. Well, when that first thing happened, okay, you know, and I started, you know, praying and believing in God and trusting God to work things out, then, you know, things did turn around. Things turned around for the better, okay? But tragedy happened in the family, a couple tragedies, and then on top of all that, I was in a car accident. So, and since that car accident, nothing, and I mean nothing, has been the same. Nothing has been the same to the point of I decided I'm not even going to put, when I bring my furniture back in, I'm going to get to that part. When I bring my furniture and stuff back in, I'm going to even have everything different, set up different than the way it was. And the things that I have brought back into my apartment, I have set things up differently than the way that they were, because I wanted everything to be different. Okay? That accident was like a wake up, like, you know, like you're sleeping hard and somebody shake you and wake you up. It was like that. And like you're waking up from a dream that you remember, and you know, and you start focusing on the things that was going on in that dream because it was all for the good. Okay, so anyway, my view of everything, like I said, has changed seriously. I know I joke around, kid around a lot, and I'm still gonna be my goofy self. That's not gonna change. But seriously, I felt like I had been enlightened, you know, and maybe it was because I was praying more, which usually makes that happen, and you know. But one thing about all of this, now that I feel like I've been awakened and I've been enlightened, I refuse, and I mean I absolutely refuse to be hypnotized by the distractions of things going on around me, you know, and things that happen, even, you know, in my family. I make a conscious choice to remain awake. And you, there's that camera, you can make a conscious choice to wake up and remain awake too. Okay? And so in 2018, one good thing about, well, there were a couple good things, okay? So one good thing was I was able to go out the country, do some missionary work that had already been in the plan, you know, and it was a struggle. It was a struggle to get there, but I made it there to Haiti, and that was another life-changing thing. But that was before the car accident, so actually my life had started changing after I had went to Haiti, you know, and saw how those people, how they live. And I mean, I saw some good parts and some bad parts, but just to see how people live is like something that, you know, we would see in a movie, and it wouldn't be real to us, but for them, that was their reality. They lived in the houses made out of those metal sheets, like you see, like the homeless people was metal sheets and sticks, and like the people living under the freeway and stuff, where there was like a whole town of that, a whole city of that. And it was just really mind changing, mind changing. I had a lot of tear moments. I mean, tear moments. So anyway, despite all the distractions in 2018, my body is healing and I'm still standing. I'm still standing and more ready than ever. Okay, I will not be defeated. This is first Sunday of 2019, and I could not let this Sunday go by without it getting you and informing you even just a little bit. Okay, so I wanted to give you a little tidbit before this Sunday was over. So my question to you is, are you ready? Okay. So you may, what is she talking about? Or am I ready? So let me tell you what my focus is for 2019. My focus is to get you to get you ready. Okay? And so you're like, oh, ready for what? What's happening? That's the question. What is happening? Let me ask you just a few questions, okay? You just think about it for a minute, okay? So, are you the breadwinner in your family? Are you the sole provider of the family? Like you might be, are you the husband that go to work and you have the wife to stay at home and you know, you bring home all the bacon? Or are you a single mother and you bringing home all the bacon? This is even more so for you single moms because you don't have a second person there with you. It's just you doing everything. I relate. So what would happen to your family if something happened to you? What would happen to your family if the bread stops? What if you were in a car accident, you know, and you hospitalized and you can't go to work and take care of your family? Let me scoot up a little closer so you know you can see me. What would happen to your family? Let me ask you something. Do you have car insurance? If you were in a car accident, is your car covered? Are you covered? Is your family covered? Just something to think about. I got a couple more questions for you. What if you died? Who gonna take care of your family? Where would your children go? Single mommies, where would your children go? Would they go to a family member? Do you know which family member they're gonna go to? Is that in writing? Will your children have to go to foster care with some people that may or may not take care of them? It's good questions. Good things to think about. Okay? Do you really want your children to go to foster care if something were to happen to you? So I'm getting hot flashed talking about that. Whew. My children are grown, but just the thought of somebody else's kids going into foster care, you know, there's a lot of good foster parents out there, but there's some that they don't care about your kids. They're just trying to get a paycheck, but whew, you don't go there. So you need a plan. We all need a plan. We need to be ready if something were to happen, if anything were to happen. You need to be ready for anything. You need to be ready for an earthquake. You need to be ready for a car accident. You need to be ready for a heart attack. Yeah. You need to be ready for death. You know, you need to be ready for all of those things and more. Okay. So for 2019, we have a couple things going on to help you out. Okay. Because that's what I want to do. I want to get you ready. The first thing, because the IRS is going to be holding up the refunds for earned income credit and earned income tax credit and the child tax credit. So, which is most of the people who filed taxes and got families, you know. So everybody's refund is going to be held up till after mid-February. So what we decided to do is we're going to give advances on the tax refunds from $500 to $6,000. The advance depends on, the amount of the advance depends on the amount of your refund, okay? And it's paid back from your refund. So like if you get $2,000, just say if your refund is $6,000, you get a $2,000 advance. When you get your actual refund, it's gonna be $4,000. Now, if you get more than 25% of your refund on the advance, then that's where some fees kick in. But we'll talk about that, you know, if you decide you want to do that, then we'll go over all of that then. Okay, so and one more question I want to ask you. What are you going to do with your tax refund? So, part of what I'm going to do for 2019 is help you get on the path to good money making decisions. Okay, I had to rethink and redo some things my own self, and I'm the one helping people make the money, showing people how to save money and all that, and I mentioned it before in prior videos how I went through struggle myself, and even 2018, like I said, it was horrible. I just made one little oversight, and it rocked my entire world. Okay, so I had to come back from that, and so I'm going to show you how to come back from things like that too. So now instead of taking your tax refund and just blowing it away, and I pray that you guys did not take all your money and spend it up on Christmas, and now you will need that tax refund to catch up on all the overspending that you did on Christmas. But I'm not going to get into that because every year okay, so instead of taking your tax refund and blowing it away, why don't you use some of that refund to get yourself into an insurance policy to secure your family if something happened to you? Why don't you make sure your family is not going to have a car wash or a GoFundMe to try to bury you, because you didn't take the time to put things in place to make sure that during their time of grieving, they had to go do a GoFundMe or have a fish fry to try to bury you, you know. So, also, why not take some of that money and put it into a retirement plan? So when you get older, you know, you have money to retire and you're not relying on Social Security. Newsflash, people, Social Security is not designed for you to have a good income for a good lifestyle. If you are used to a certain lifestyle and you get to a point of retirement and you get on Social Security, newsflash, you will not have that same lifestyle. You will not have that same lifestyle. You will not be able to spend money like you used to spending money. You will not be able to purchase things that you're used to purchase, because they're going to be watching everything that you do, okay, and how you spend your money. They're going to limit the amount of money that you're able to make, okay, outside of Social Security. So please, don't rely on Social Security for your retirement, people, okay? Please have a better plan for yourself other than Social Security. Social Security is not designed for you to have a good lifestyle, a lifestyle period, you know. Anyway, and for you entrepreneurs, do you have a retirement plan in place? Now, let me tell you something, entrepreneurs. If you don't put money in Social Security, you won't got no money in Social Security. You're not getting no Social Security, because you didn't put nothing in Social Security to get nothing out of Social Security. So newsflash, entrepreneurs, don't think you could just take your money and keep your money and spend your money, and when you retire, you're going to have Social Security. Not going to happen. You have to put money into Social Security in order to have Social Security. It's just like any other retirement plan. You have to put something into it to get something out of it. And if you think I'm lying, check your Social Security and see how much you got in there right now. You could do that, okay? But that's not what this video is for, okay? So I'm not going there. So, and also for you entrepreneurs, do you have employees? Do your employees have benefits? Do you need to set up benefits for your employees? Yeah, well, we can help you with that. Okay, and one more question for everybody out there. What is your credit score like? Do you even know what your credit score is like? Do you have bad things on your credit? You can't get that house, you can't get that car, you can't get nothing. That's why you're stuck on Social Security. Okay. Sounds mean, but it's reality. Okay. And then I'm gonna tell you what happens. We don't have the money that we need, okay, for our lifestyle. So what happens is we find ourselves, that's how we get to settle in that low place. You know, our income, it goes down, 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 and then we redo our mind to accept this lower position, and then we don't want to do. That's why what it takes to come back up to where we really want to be, the place that we dream about being, and then we find ourselves settling in our mind with to be in that place, to stay in that place. You know, we make it our comfort zone. We get comfortable in that zone, and then it makes it harder for us to come back up from that place. You need a mentor at that time. So, do you need a financial analysis to help you see just where you are financially? Because some people, they don't even know where they are financially. You know, they just get a paycheck, pay the bills, spend the money, bank. They don't even know. You know, so we can help you find out where you are financially. And so, what we did for December, I had a sale going for $99 to set everyone up for the credit restoration and monitoring, and the cost is actually $199. So we took a whole $100 off of that and had it for $99 all through December, because it was my Happy New Year. Yes. So I wanted to share my celebration with you guys and give to you that $100 off, so you can get yourself started at $99. Well, guess what? It's Happy New Year, for real Happy New Year. January 1st, we're into 2019, and I wanted to keep the party going. And so what I'm going to do is extend into January, all of January. Excuse me. Let me take a sip of my tea. I have my tea when I'm talking. Okay. So, and through, maybe I should put it a little closer, how so I'm not reaching all the way. Okay. So, we've extended the $99 all the way through January, so you can get started on your credit restoration. You can call me right now. Well, not right now. You can call me starting Monday. Okay. Okay. And I believe I can put that fee. Oh, I'm showing my chipped up polish, huh? I believe I can put that fee onto your tax preparation fee, so that fee won't even have to come out of your pocket. Somebody say, oh yeah. So, although we focus on today, we need to plan for tomorrow. We really need to plan for tomorrow. So somebody out there saying, well, tomorrow not promised, so why should I worry about planning for tomorrow? Because tomorrow might not even come for me. That's the reason you need to plan for tomorrow, because tomorrow is not promised. So you need to plan for tomorrow to make sure your family that you leave behind, your loved ones that you leave behind, are taken care of. That's why you need to get your credit right. That's why you need to have your insurance policy in place and your retirement and all of that in place and everything. So that's my job, is to help you change your lifestyle, okay? And to make sure that when you retire with a good lifestyle. So now, I don't know if I can take your, the insurance. When we set up the insurance, I'm not sure if I can take the initial insurance payment off of your tax preparation fee, but I'm going to look into that. And on the next video, I should be able to tell you if I can take that initial insurance fee out of your tax preparation fee, because the bank, for us professional people, okay, the bank gives us limits on how much we can charge you for tax preparation fees and fees that we can put on your tax preparation, because they don't allow us to price gouge people, okay? Whether you think my prices are high or not, the bank does not allow us to price gouge on people, okay? So, and for those of you who don't have health insurance, the penalty is still happening this tax season. If you don't have health insurance, you will get the penalty, okay? And you will have to show me something that states you have health insurance. You can't just tell me you have health insurance. I need to see something. Okay, and you have until January 15th, so you have a little bit time to contacting me and get yourself set up in some health insurance so you won't get a penalty, okay? All right, so let's not let the distractions of life keep us unprepared, okay? Because distractions are gonna come. So let's do what it says in Philippians, and let's get our priorities straight. Let's focus on the things that matter, like our families, and not leaving our families to have a fish fry or a GoFundMe to pay for our medical bills or pay for our burial expenses. So we put alarms on our house to secure our families. Put some of your money into an insurance policy to secure your family, okay? To secure your children, your spouse. If you love that person, you would do that, okay? You would just do it out of love, because I love you. I want to make sure you and the kids are taken care of if something happened to me. And single mommies, I know sometimes it's hard, but we have to put something aside for if something happens to us. You want to make sure our kids were taken care of. You want to put something in writing, families, parents. If something happened to you, you want to put something in writing to make sure your children are taken care of. You know, who's going to take care of your children? You need to get with somebody, the godparents. If they're godparents, you need to get with them and have it in writing that they're going to take care of your children if something happened to you. Okay? And don't get mad at them if they don't want to agree to that, because they're not obligated. Okay? And neither is a family member, but you do need to have something in place. Okay. So it's the hardest thing is for families to try to make funeral plans or hospital plans while they're, paying arrangements and stuff, where they're trying to grieve over the loss of a loved one. That's very, very hard. So let's get those things in place. Call me. And you get a free financial analysis, the whole $100 taken off the credit restoration, and have a conversation with your family too. Have a conversation with your family of what is supposed to happen if something happens to you. Make sure it's in writing. Talk to your people. Don't leave things to chance. Protect your family. Protect yourself. Protect your assets. Call me. So for tax season, my hours are going to be from Monday to Saturday, 9 a.m. to 6:30 p.m. Okay, I'm going to be closed on Sunday. I'm closed on Sunday because with all the stuff that I've been through, I want to give God his props on Sunday. That's my day to refresh my soul, to give God praise for what he's done for me. And I know most tax people are open on Sunday, but you know what? I'm not. I'm not going to do it this year. This year, I'm going to focus my Sunday, give my Sunday. God gives us 7 days a week. I'm giving him back one, and you should too. Okay? So Sunday, I'm closed. Now, the TaxPass mobile app, you can download the TaxPass mobile app. If you have an iPhone, of course, you go to Apple Store, and if you just have a regular Android, you can download it from Google Play. Now you're gonna need the barcode. The barcode should be on the website by now. I'm gonna check that actually after this video. I'm gonna check it and make sure the barcode is on the website, which is shunasmaxtax.com. Shuna, my name, that's me. C like Charlie, H like Harry, U, N like Nancy, A. So it's Shuna, CHUNAS, Max, MAX, tax, TAX.com. Okay. And there's a contact form on there. If you want to send me a message, you can send me a message from the site. That's 24 hours. The mobile app, you can get that 24 hours. The good part about it, I don't have to be open. You can be at home and scan your tax information to the mobile app, but you will have to sign the client agreement and the expense form. But I've emailed that to you once you let me know. Once I see that you did all your information through the tax mobile app, it goes right to my software. Isn't that cool? Goes right to my software, and then I see that you downloaded your information, and I uploaded, and then I contact you and say, hey, here's your forms. I'm going to send them to you, and then we do all that through the email. So it's really simple. I love it because it's going to be busy, busy, busy. Hey, I'm hiring an assistant. I'm hiring insurance agents. I'm hiring a tax assistant, and I'm hiring insurance agents. Can't wait to get in the new office to start doing work with whomever. If you just want to make extra money for your family to pay for that insurance policy, or whatever financials you need to pay for, you can come and do insurance, become an insurance agent, or come and help me in my office. Okay, so again, the phone number is 909-242-1988. That wasn't again, that was the first time, but here's the again. 909-242-1988. So again, you could download the TaxPass mobile app through your Apple Store or Google Play, and the barcode would be on the website, or you can text me and just text me and say, I need the barcode, and I'll send you the barcode through the text. Okay. So anyhow, I want to thank you guys so much for choosing me to be your lifestyle coach, your tax preparer, your insurance agent, to help you with your business, getting your business started up. I'm looking forward to featuring the businesses that I helped to get started, and have them to speak with you guys to let you just see how business is going for them and what they did and how they did it, and to help you get your business off the ground too. And you can always call and ask me questions about that. The first 25 minutes is free. And so thank you for choosing me again to be your lifestyle coach. And I'm looking forward to see you bloom in whatever it is that you endeavor to do. And look out for our families. Let's focus on the important things of life. And Happy New Year. Happy 2019 to everybody. Make yourself some good promises that you know you're going to keep. Whatever your resolution is, I hope it's something that's useful to you and your family, and not just saying, oh, I'm going to stop eating chips, I'm going to lose 10 pounds. That's all good and great, but make some resolutions that are going to put your family in a good position, secure your family's future if something were to happen to you, secure yourself for retirement, and make sure your spouse is covered. You single moms, my heart goes out to you. Much love to the single mothers, and I'm looking forward to what the Flair holds, ladies. The FlairMagazine.com. Hey, I'm having my first retreat, my first women's retreat May 14th through the 20th. Ladies, we are going to have a fabulous time. We are going to go there. We're going to learn how to love the skin we're in. We're going to learn how to find our happiness. We're going to learn how to just totally transform. I am so looking forward to that. If you want to join me again, you can go to theflairmagazine.com. You go to shop.theflairmagazine.com, and you can make a payment, just any payment. There's 5 choices of payment that you can make to secure your spot. We only have a few spots left. Ladies, you do not want to miss this. And the excursions I have planned, oh my goodness. And anybody who know me, you know how I do things, and you know how I love to do things. So ladies, come on, you don't want to miss it. So again, Happy New Year. I'll see you tomorrow, because the plan is to give you guys some kind of message every day, and I'm looking forward again to focus. Thank you for listening, and I hope I said something useful to help you or to change your mind, to do better in your finances and in your life. So let's get 2019 moving. I will. So somebody say a prayer for me. So somebody say a prayer for me. I can't do the rap part. For what they don't know is what they don't show. That's why they don't grow. I'm excited about 2019. I will forever remain focused. I will. Cause the days of my struggle was unnoticed. I will. So somebody say a prayer for me. This is my son. I hope you guys can hear it good. I'm so proud of my theme song. She had a epiphany of what she thought I was supposed to be. Like father, like son. On my first big day, his brother got murdered by someone near where he stayed. I will forever remain focused. You focus. I will. I'm so happy for 2019. So somebody say a prayer for me. You pray for me, and I'm praying for you. And thank you guys so much for trusting me with your finances and listening. All right. Good night. Good day. See you tomorrow.